Hello loves, this is Sukriti Brathoki and welcome to my channel, The Suki Effect. I know, last time my video was just to let you know what I was starting with, and so today I look a little different and this is a side of me too. I do want to make my YouTube channel more me, more authentic, more raw, which is why I just showed you the version that is also me, and this is the version that is also me. And so today we're gonna talk about something deep, and that would be how we're raised. I am from South Asia, I'm from Nepal, and a lot of people are from different places in this world. But how parenting shapes us is how we can actually connect with each other. So I really want to talk about it. It's because I would not say I'm a victim of it, but I would also say that yes, it has affected me in many possible ways, many ways that I could not figure it out until my 20s, or let's say my late teens. You know, how parenting shapes us is who we are normally, because it's the primary schooling and that's what we've been taught ever since. And that is what we see and we learn from our parents. But why is it so important that parenting shows us that who we are? It's because, number one, of course, we're raised by them, our values are different, but we are forced to become one like them, their thoughts, and we have to be projected on their perspective on life. So I know there's a lot of people who are like so many strong people who know what they want but are afraid to take up space. So I'm here for it. It's because I actually have been taking up my space ever since I was a child, and that was always a huge problem. A problem to the society, a problem to my friend circle, problem to my own parents, and problem to all. And that is something I own up to now. But I obviously was not doing that quite well, but I never showed up to people. You know why? Because I had this quality that I thought was really nice for me, and that is people pleasing. Now, when you have people pleasing, it's very hard to distinguish what is your inner feelings. And I believe there are gonna be a lot of people who are gonna relate with me on this topic. Today, we're gonna talk about some deep talks, and that will be people pleasing and how it is important to set our boundaries before it gets over the top, which had happened to me. So I promise you, I speak with experience. So let me start with what I am. I am a firstborn daughter, an elder daughter. And if you are an elder daughter or an elder child, you know the rage that, or the responsibility, or anything that comes with it. Because growing up, I learned something very early, is that if you're the firstborn, everything is on you. It is more like a a curse in disguise, or whatever it is, because I would not say a blessing in disguise on that term. It's because I know that you are the center of attraction even if you don't want to be. And so me being an extrovert, that was obviously not very good, because of course you're expected not to speak up, but then all you have is rage of being an elder daughter. So I used to speak out to everyone, and everybody hated me for that. But guess what? I love me for that, because that is one thing that has actually taught me about confidence, about being who I am, about standing on my decisions, about, a lot of good things started of me being a rageful, angry daughter, and I'm very proud of it. I know it might sound very weird, but trust me, because that is something you know, a lot of people cannot figure it out. And if I was doing it since when I was a child, I think I should be proud of it. But if you were not, or not being able to talk about it, I'm here for it. Or maybe I'm here to talk it out so that you feel like, oh my God, yes, I relate to it. At least that's what I'm trying to do here. And now that we're born and raised and figuring out life, I think it is now our responsibility to know where we mess up or where our parents messed us up, knowingly or unknowingly, you know. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like come here and blame parents for doing everything and all of that. Nope. I'm just saying there has been some effects on this generation from parents and parental traumas. And I'm sorry, I'm not gonna like back off saying this because I know it is. Also, you know, why I did all the things that I did. I used to reply to people like instantly. I used to, you know, be there as much as I could. I could never say no. I was always doing what others wanted me to do. And it's not like, I would not say I would always do what they wanted to do, but most of the times I used to do that. And so one day I suddenly stopped. Guess what? I actually felt so good. So if I had been doing that, like if I was over explaining myself, I was overdoing things, over sharing things, you know, everything when I did was, whatever I did was over the top. That was taking so much of energy out of me. And I realized it whenever I stopped doing it. And the other thing is that being a people pleaser actually makes you invisible, even though you think it is an act of kindness. No, it is a fear dressed as kindness. So how do we stop it? How do we stop people pleasing? I know I'm gonna say something really funny, and that will be start disappointing people. I know, sounds fun, right? I know you always wanted to do, but yes, that is the answer. Stop like just being there for them completely out of nowhere, because change does not need you to become mature. Change needs action. And if you do it from today, you're gonna see the real faces of people and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna see that it was all you, your love, your attention, your care, your energy, all in them. So whenever you start disappointing people, that's when you stop people pleasing. Number two, that was number one, by the way. Number two is you gotta constantly ask yourself, do I like need this, or am I afraid to say no? You know, if you constantly ask yourself, you always get an answer inside. Because I don't care what others say, if you don't trust your gut, you're never ever gonna be yourself. And I did that. I never trust, like, I love my gut feeling because it has always told me the correct thing, even though there have been times that I've not listened to it. But hey, I have started doing that, and trust me, I am so much more happier than I ever was. Number three, please start saying no. Because once you start saying no, you will avoid unnecessary, unwanted stuff in your life. And that's when you start having time for yourself and you start loving yourself more, because your energy is not being wasted. It is actually being used on you. Remember, it is okay to be disliked than being disrespected. I feel like this 2026 is all about choosing yourself. Being okay not being liked. Being okay to become yourself. So this 2026 is all about choosing yourself. And I know choosing yourself always feels uncomfortable at first, but so does staying silent. And staying silent almost broke you. So stop apologizing. Stop being the one that will always opt out of your feelings. Stop being there for others and start being there for yourself. If this video spoke to you, don't forget to like, share, and comment down I choose myself, because you have to be authentic, love yourself, and choose yourself more often. And also, don't forget to subscribe, because healing looks good on you. Until next time, bye.